only receive what you're giving to yourself. And if you ain't giving anything to yourself, honey, close the front door. You gotta go. You ain't it. Hey, you mother. Hey, let's go. Let's get the program. Hi everyone, my name is George A, and today I'm going to teach you how to adult. Before we can jump into this whole video and learn how to adult and learn what it is to adult, it's important that we define it. Guys, I have a notebook here, and what I've learned, I'm gonna read it for you. What I've learned from urbandictionary.com, adulting, which happens to be a doing word, a verb, says to carry out one or more of the duties and responsibilities expected of a fully developed individual. So I think that means, like paying off your credit card debt, settling beef, not on social media. Many people who use the term adulting are usually people in their 20s, early 20-something-year-olds, mid-20-something-year-olds. Usually it's people who are breaking into the scene of learning how to adult or be an adult and just handling the responsibilities that come with being an adult. People like to make a big deal out of adulting when really that's not the case. People shouldn't be making a big deal out of adulting because adulting is just simply taking responsibility for yourself, being in charge of yourself, just knowing who you are and what you are, meeting your needs, meeting your expectations. And I think that's the difference between adulthood and childhood, you know what I mean? Adulting is just basically taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, meeting your expectations, crashing your goals, and most of all, making yourself happy, because what's a life when you're not being happy? So that's why I'm here. I'm here to let you know how you can take care of yourself, curate a good self-care routine. But how do we get into that? When we talk about self-care, we need to split it into 5 important categories. We've got our spiritual, our physical, our emotional, our psychological, and what else did I forget? Our financial. I'm talking about that money, sis. Your financial. Before I can go further and elaborate what I'm talking about, those 5 different categories of self-care, I'm gonna ask you for one simple, easy, busy, tiny little favor. Please subscribe to my channel to get more information on the content that I have for you. And also, click that notification button. Yes, I was explaining to you self-care and adulting and how, as an adult, you need a self-care. Self-care is just really taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, nurturing you and those different categories, nurturing your financial, taking care of your physical, making sure that you're well, you're spiritually well, your emotions are intact, and your psychological is also thriving. So I'm going to start off with our physical. It's our body, so it's the way we live, the way we move, and the way we breathe, and that involves ensuring that your body is overall healthy. You can't just go out in the world, living your life and not making sure that your body is okay, because at the end of the day, this is your temple. This is what's carrying your spirit, and your spirit is what's keeping you alive and keeping you going. So you need to make sure that you're taking care of your physical. So one thing which is really important for you, for your body, is to drink a lot of water. Make sure that you're getting your exercise. The aim isn't about trying to look good. I think that shouldn't be the goal. The goal shouldn't be I want to look good, I want to look snatched. The goal is to make sure that you're healthy, and then afterwards you can focus on your looks. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good and feel good. Also, let's not focus only on the body, but let's also focus on your living space. Is your living space clean? Is it well kept? Is it together? Is it in order? You need to focus on those things as well, because my mom always used to tell me that, if your environment where you are is very dirty, your life becomes dirty. And when we say dirty, we're talking about, negativity, those vibes. And we're not trying to have those vibes. We're trying to be happy. We're trying to be in good spirits. We're trying to improve. We're trying to be better. That's what we're all about here at my channel. Self-improvement, be better, do better, and you will feel better. We have our emotions, the heart, to love, care, and be in a relationship with yourself and others. That's your emotions, that's your heart. You need to take care of your heart. Guard your heart, princess or prince. So your emotional self-care might include, creating boundaries, so that you protect your heart, so that you know that you're not getting hurt emotionally. Some people are more sensitive than others, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you need to know how you are with your emotions, what you feel, and set boundaries. But with your emotional side, make sure that you're getting positive affirmations and that you're understanding your emotions. If you're feeling sad or angry or whatever, understand that you are allowed to feel your emotion. Witness it, but do not become the emotion. Another thing that you can do is learn how to receive love and to give love, because that's just what we all need in the world. The world all needs love. So we need to learn how to accept it and receive it, because we're in such an angry world, a world that is just filled with bitter and hate. And also just spend time with the people that you care about, with people who you love, with people that, just bring happiness and joy and peace and tranquility in your life. Next up, we have the psychological, and I hope that I'm not going too fast for you. I'm just trying to be really direct. We're on to psychological. So psychological is your mind, to learn, to think, to grow, and the best way that you can cultivate and take care of your psychological, your mind, your mental, is to develop whatever it is that you have going on, Accept the things that you can change and change the things that you can or want to change. Take time to reflect, understand what it is. And it goes back to your emotional. Understand what it is that you're feeling. Understand what's happening. Recognize your thoughts, because most of the time you might find that you're having really bad thoughts about yourself, and you need to affirm yourself. You need to be that person that, got your back, because at the end of the day, when you're an adult, you're your own parent. You're parenting yourself. And if you had a child or you had someone or something to take care of that came from you, you wouldn't want to be bad mouthing it, always like, hey, you ain't it, hey, you mother, hey, you wouldn't want to be doing that. You want to affirm yourself, so recognize your thoughts, recognize what you're saying to yourself, recognize that inner dialogue, because it can really affect you if you're always just talking down on yourself. Learn how to develop habits that can help you. It's really great for your mind. It's great for personal development. Don't run away from mind games like solitaire and chess. Those things are actually good for your mind. They develop your mind. They help your mind do and be better. And also, if you do have someone to talk to them. We're trying to avoid these mental illnesses of 2020 that's been happening before 2020, and it's just something that's been avoided. So it's best that we're not trying to avoid it, but we're trying to prevent it. And if you are in a point where you do have these problems in your life, it's okay. You're not the first person and you're not the last. Things will get better. Just gotta hold on and believe and keep on working on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. You are your parent. You're taking care of yourself. 2020 is that year, sis. On to the next one, which is your spiritual. Your spiritual is to connect to your essence, to your being, to whoever it is that you believe in. Your spiritual is your spirit, and your spirit is the thing that is keeping you alive, that is making you alive, I don't think we have spirits. I think we are spirits. I'm dropping jewels on y'all. But yeah, we don't have spirits. We are spirits. So watch yourself, if you're just, negativity. If you're just a negative person, that means your spirit's negative. And if you are a person that believes in the life after death, that There are two separate realms, one for the bad, one for the good. Where are you going if your spirit is filled with negativity and bad vibes? So also another way you can help with your spiritual is to pray and to meditate. I like to pray. I like to talk to my ancestors. I am African. Don't be embarrassed. This is 2020. People are being whoever they want to be. So yeah, that's what I do, I want to get in touch with my real me, my essence, Some people may not be as spiritual, but it's always best to believe in something or someone, That way you can have that thing that's pushing you, that's giving you purpose and meaning. It's always best to connect with the things that are non-physical in the world, because these things can disappear. And by the time they do, where will you end up? On to our next one, which is our financial. Your pocket, save, budget, finesse, hustle. Do whatever it is to make your pocket feel right. Because at the end of the day, this life, whether we like it or not, is ruled by money. If you want to eat bread at the end of your day, you know what? You're going to need that money. You can say that money don't rule me. Well, sis, it does. Because why? You had to go and buy data. You had to go and pay for the Wi-Fi to be here and watching this. So money rules at the end of the day, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that you are handling your financial biz. Financial self-care is very important. Staying on top of your money game will work out for you in the end if you focus on what you need to focus on. We all have different types of money goals, and that's okay. The thing is, you need to know what it is that you want out of your finances. Do you want to pay off debt and avoid debt? Debt can leave you crying and begging for your life. You don't want to be a slave for the rest of your life paying off things. So try to avoid debt as much as you can. Save, save, save. Get your money right, because budget also, like, know what you're spending your money on. Know how your spending habits are. Don't just waste your time finessing these streets, not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing with your money, If you know that you're supposed to be doing this and this with your 500 rand, with your 2 rand, with your 6 rand, with your nairas, with your bules, with your yens, your dollars, whatever it is. I know I got subscribers all over the world that are about to watch me. But yeah, whatever it is that you're doing with your currency, make sure that you're saving and you know what you're doing with it. Don't just do the best, man, and invest your money somewhere. Put your money somewhere in case that when there's a rainy day, you can come back to. In fact, hey, my mind is running because money is in my mind. But yeah, start a side hustle. If you know that you're struggling, start a side hustle, Don't allow excuses to stop you from getting your riches, sis. Also, stay within your financial lane. Stay within your financial lane. If you have friends that spend how much you make in a night out, just tell them, guys, listen, I love y'all, but I really can't do this because like my life is not where your life is, and I'm not trying to seem somehow and act shady and funny, but I'm just really trying to finesse and do me and save and hustle, and I can't if we keep going out spending my salary. I need to pay debt, I need to pay food, I need to pay rent. Stay on top of your financial game. Take care of your pocket. Your pocket is life. It takes care of you. Your pocket isn't life, but I mean, like, come on, sis. You can't walk around the streets naked. You need to have your life on check with your finances. Yes, that brings me to the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I really enjoyed. Taking care of yourself is really important, and you shouldn't give two whats about whoever is saying about you, because like at the end of the day, it's all about you, sis. If you're too caught up on what the haters are saying, you're gonna live your life just stressing 24/7. Like, focus on you. That's the game. As simple as it can be, just focus on you. And sometimes you don't even need a lot of money to focus on you and to stay in your lane. If you know that, listen, this is what I can do, this is what I can afford, this is who I am, this is what I'm at, then that's it. That's all you really need. Because when you leave that door at the end of the day, who's leaving with you? Not your mom, not your cat, not your dog, not your sister, not your uncle. but you, you know. When you talk to yourself in your mind, nobody else is replying other than you, you know. You got your back. You're your own parent. You should be your own best friend, and you should take care of yourself. And that's what adulting is. That's what being an adult is, and taking care of yourself. It's all about that self-game, that self-care game, sis. Guys, I had a lovely time chilling with y'all. I had so much fun. I hope y'all took what I said to heart and maybe, you know, learned something and gained something from this. If you have anything that you'd like to say, if you want to, you know, give me feedback, if you just want to holler and tell your sis, tell Georgie, that's me. Tell me, tell Georgie how much you love her. Just drop me a comment in the comment section. Please thumbs up this video, and please watch out for more content, because I'm sure to deliver that content to your sis. It's the year of the hustle, baby, the year of the finesse, and I'll see y'all soon.